The Renaissance courtier figure possessed many impressive features. This model Renaissance gentleman had to win the respect and friendship of his peers and of a ruler or prince so as to be able to offer invaluable assistance and advice on how to rule the city. To do this, he had to be a worthy friend, accomplished in sports, in telling jokes, in fighting, writing poetry, playing music, drawing, and dancing, and to do all of this with a balanced perspective. To his personal goodness must be added familiarity with the arts and sciences. Furthermore, the courtier figure had to excel in all that he did without apparent effort and make everything look easy and natural. Sprezzatura, or the art that conceals art, was not simply a kind of superficial put-on, but a trait that became second nature and seemed to be inborn. Those interested in acquiring this art must do so through practice and imitation, which is a form of teaching, since this courtier figure was regarded as a model for others. We jump ahead a few centuries to May 5th, 2013, to a liberal arts college in northwestern Pennsylvania that teaches its students about such glorious historical and literary times as Renaissance Italy and England and the courtier figure. We are privileged today to listen to one of our graduating seniors, Kelly Barzak, who possesses many of the attributes of the Renaissance courtier figure. Kelly just completed a very successful student teaching experience as an elementary education major. She served as the president of the Le Laurier Senior Honorary Society, as a member of the Kappa Delta Pi Educational Honor Society, as community service leader of the Lambda Sigma Sophomore Honor Society, and as a recent inductee of the Alpha Chi National Honorary Society. As significant as these achievements are, Kelly has also been recognized for her sportsmanship. For 4 years, she served on the volleyball and basketball teams and is an academic All-American in both volleyball and basketball. She is a member of the Chi Alpha Sigma National Athletic Honor Society. Kelly is a scholar athlete whom we are proud to claim as Thiel's example of the courtier figure. She does all things with sprezzatura, with the grace and agility that comes from intelligence applied with humility and adaptability, both on and off the court of life. I am proud to present Kelly M. Barzak, the Vice President of the Class of 2013 and Thiel College's version of the modern-day female courtier figure. Kelly.
Surprise, family. I would first like to welcome and thank President Van Aken, members of the Board of Trustees, administration, faculty, staff, family, friends, and most importantly, my fellow graduates of the class of 2013. I'm honored to be speaking here in front of you, and quite honestly, a little nervous. 4 years ago, we walked up Brother Martin's Walk together, and we're sitting in these very seats. What an exciting 4 years. Some memories were better than others, but we stayed with it. Out of 399 incoming freshmen, our 154 are graduating today, with a few more to walk later. I would like to take you through a recap of the past 4 years. We pulled all-nighters, prayed through Western humanities, fought the dreadful heat in our housing, even when it was winter, and had to deal with rush hour in the cafeteria. We were outraged when the handicap button didn't work to the HMSC and struggled to walk up Brother Martin's Walk in the snow. When we entered the mailroom, we could always count on receiving our daily disappointment and we dearly missed our home-cooked meals. All of us at several points here at Thiel were either sleeping or showering when the fire alarm went off. There was never a fire, just some burnt popcorn. I blame our parents. But overall, the good outweighed the bad. In Greenville, Pennsylvania, we made our own fun. The fraternities and OBC had small late-night gatherings, and the D-SIGs designed hillbilly slip-and-slides. I also loved watching the K-SIGs ride the homemade seesaw during every homecoming weekend for 3 days straight. After a long weekend, the barbecue from the night before had to be cleaned up at the townhouses, and it never seemed to be food. Thiel did a wonderful job sponsoring activities for us to attend. Many people went to New York City and DC. Thiel also had activities on campus, such as the Black and White Affair, Homecoming, the spring concerts, Build-A-Bear, a haunted house, and anyone who was brave enough to sit on Santa's lap. But overall, I have to say, the best activity was the swimming pool that never froze. When President Van Aken came to Thiel in 2009, we began our journey together. President Van Aken has helped to improve facilities at Thiel College, starting with the Hodge and Bistro renovations and building a dome over our football, lacrosse, and soccer field. It has become a place that the community can enjoy and has helped with time restraints in the gymnasium. And just yesterday, we broke ground on a new communication center that is the first new academic building on Thiel's campus in over 40 years. While at Thiel, we also received a $25 million donation from Bill Dietrich. This money will be used towards our honors program and to enhance our endowment. President Van Aken is also a wonderful role model and someone that each and every one of us can look up to. I think it's remarkable that he can remember so many of our names and attend so many different events. Thiel College is known for community service and raising money for organizations. The Student Athlete Advisory Committee raised several $1,000s by participating in the Polar Plunge for Special Olympics. Greenville and the Thiel community held its first ever Relay for Life. Also, fraternities and sororities raised money for their different philanthropies. We participated into Spring Into Action, where we were able to build a playground for community children. We should all be very proud of ourselves. In the athletic department, we added 5 new varsity sports, and our teams had a successful year. Nick Rossmiller pitched a perfect game for only the 16th time in Division III history. The women's lacrosse team won the PAC championships last week, and the women's volleyball team made it to the PAC championship game 3 out of the last 4 years. Also, Tim Taylor and I both received Academic All-American, Taylor for football, and I for volleyball and basketball. In the past 4 years, we've had an outstanding 147 PAC honors and 248 PAC academic honor rolls, with more to come this spring. Here at Thiel, our professors, faculty, and staff have become part of our families. They have guided each and every one of us to become better people and have sculpted us to be able to perform in the real world. Because of them, we can become teachers, doctors, broadcasters, lawyers, coaches, and so much more. There are a few that seem to touch the hearts of many of us. Dr. Bright and his entertaining lessons, Dr. Thompson with his absurd outbursts, Ed at the bookstore, the cafeteria ladies, who each gave us a couple extra pounds, and a special thanks to our board members. They have believed in us by investing money to enhance our educational experience. Lastly, I can't forget about my remarkable education department teachers. We education majors are more prepared than ever to teach our future children and grandchildren. We have made lasting memories here at Thiel and have made lifetime friends. I'm so grateful for the people I have met and the experiences I have taken away. We have made our mark at Thiel College, and hopefully some of the traditions that we have created will survive. I would now like to share a quote with you. Only those who will risk going too far can possibly find out how far one can go. T.S. Eliot. We've already made it this far. Do not stop going. Get more education, go the distance to get the promotion, and work hard. Nothing is out of reach. Never let the fear or the idea that you cannot do something hold you back from reaching your goals and aspirations. Parents and family, faculty and staff, and the graduating class of 2013, give yourselves a huge round of applause.